still hear it, my father's voice, cold and sharp, slicing through the phone line like it was a knife. "You're no longer my daughter." No warning, no reasoning, just a sentence and everything I believed about family shattered. My name is Sophronia Kent, and that was the moment I realized love in my family came with a price, and I had just been erased. I sat at my drafting table in my Portland apartment, blueprints scattered beneath my hands, the printer humming in rhythm with my heartbeat, or maybe drowning it out. My pencil slipped and clattered to the floor. The call ended before I could even draw a breath. I stared at the wall, my chest heavy, the air around me suffocating. Outside, the city's drizzle streaked the windows, gray and relentless. Cars hissed along wet streets. People moved under umbrellas, oblivious to the fact that in one corner apartment, a daughter had just ceased to exist. Memories surged uninvited, the sand under my small feet, my mother's gentle hand guiding me along the shore, gulls crying above. I had once believed those moments were permanent. Now they felt like shards, sharp, untouchable, one call, one sentence, and a lifetime erased. But erasure leaves a trace. I could feel it, a thread leading straight to the truth my father wanted buried. Holloway's office smelled of polished wood and old paper. The ceiling fan spun lazily, stirring the heavy tension. He slid a leather folder toward me. "Your father signed over everything, coastal inns, land, accounts, to Mara and her children. Your portion, $1, and a clause, contest it and you lose even that." My knuckles dug into the chair's armrests. Holloway avoided my gaze, fingers fumbling, dropping his pen. Silence. And then, a tremor in his voice. There had once been another document, left by my mother with instructions to reach me when I was grown, but it had disappeared after her funeral. My heart hammered. Someone had stolen her voice. Holloway reached into a drawer and placed a small brass key on the table. "First Coastal Bank," he said. "Your mother wanted you to have this." The key burned in my palm, heavy with fear and defiance. Outside, the harbor's fog carried the blast of a ship's horn, summoning me back to the coast, to the life my father tried to erase. I drove the coastal highway, the Pacific wind slicing through the cracked window. Salt and seaweed clung to me like memory. With each gust, my mother's voice whispered, "Stand up. Don't let them rewrite your story." Arriving in town, the inn of my childhood had been reborn under Mara's name. Seeing it, my chest tightened. Later, Mrs. Kravitz confirmed what I feared. My mother had meticulously planned for me. The inn survived only because of her money. County archives revealed a web of forgery, altered deeds, notary stamps from distant counties, accounts siphoned at precise moments to benefit Mara. Theft, deceit, manipulation, all hidden behind the guise of family. Back at my father's house, I didn't sit at the table. I placed my phone down, red light glowing. "I know about the will. I know the inn and the properties were never yours to give away." Silence. Mara's smile faltered. One of her children spoke, revealing the hurried signatures orchestrated by Mara herself. The room transformed from a dining hall to a courtroom. The brass key opened a vault at First Coastal Bank. Inside, a yellowed envelope with my mother's handwriting. "Sophronia, when she's ready." Inside, instructions and a passbook, 6 figures, all mine. She had shielded me even in death. Courtroom day arrived. Holloway read her words aloud. "This inheritance belongs to Sophronia. It is her right." Gasps, murmurs, the weight of truth pressing on every shoulder. Mara's schemes unraveled. The judge struck down the altered will. The cabin, the inns, my savings, restored to me. Outside, months later, I stood on the porch of the Margaret Inn. Travelers moved across the lot, ocean breeze in their hair. My father approached quietly. No words passed. We sat side by side, listening to the waves, bound by blood, but separated by choices that could never be undone. Victory wasn't in forgiveness. It wasn't in punishment. It was in the truth, alive again. My mother's story restored, her name above the door, her legacy preserved. Some wounds never close, but the light of truth, they can't erase that. I am Sophronia Kent, and this time, no one can write me out.